Greetings, my fellow creators and creations of the Almighty Most High. I am Karma. Welcome and congratulations for having the courage to face your karma, good and bad. These timeless messages are for anyone that needs to hear them, and if you tapped on this video, then they're meant for you. So let me tell you what I have on my table. I have the main character that the divine would like to reveal to us, and I have two supporting roles. So how are you doing though? I'm always wondering if you're doing all right like all the time, so I figured I should start asking, how are you? And I hope the answer to that is positive, but it's okay if it isn't. So the main character is the Four of Wands. It's a celebration. This is a celebratory energy. Triumph is the word I always think about when I see this card. You are a means to celebrate. Your life is a reason to celebrate all that you've accomplished, all that you've gone through, all that you've overcome, all of the obstacles that you've jumped over, all of the times you said no to things that you knew were not good for you, the hard work that you've put into yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Don't overlook that. When you wake up every day and see the sun, nature is celebrating you. Okay, what is the first supporting role here to this celebration? Temperance. Beautiful. This is the process in which you take and give and balance out your energy. And you do a really good job at that. You knowing what you need and what you don't need. You knowing how to look at yourself and assess what you need more of and assess what you have too much of. It's something that you've gotten better and better with over time. And the divine and the Most High is congratulating you for this. Temperance is when you feel like you might be overdoing it in some shape or form in your life. You may feel overworked. You may feel spread too thin at home life. You may feel like maybe you're pushing too hard at the gym. Temperance has to do with you making the decision to slow down or to put a pause on certain things in order to restore certain energy within your body. When this card comes out, this means that you're doing what you need to do to stay balanced, to keep all your energy bodies strong. This could be a system that you need, or this could be a system that you are implementing successfully. And with this celebratory card here, obviously, you're doing great with this. What's the second supporting role? Nice. The Eight of Cups. This all ties in so well. The Eight of Cups is an energy that is turning away from the things that he's used to and going towards something more. He's going towards the moon here. He wants to know his potential. He wants to reach potential that he has not gotten, that he has not experienced yet in his life. And he knows that Although he does appreciate what he has to part ways with it in order to discover more. But he neatly set these cups up. And this shows that he values what he had. He values where he came from and what he had to do to get to this point. He's literally putting his emotions to the side. He's putting his emotions to the side in order to set up the rest of his life, in order to take the journey to the rest of his life, to self-discovery. Maybe these cups are fears, anxiety, worry, pain. He appreciates all these things because they've made him stronger. Although the feelings are not positive, what he went through made him stronger. But it's time to move to something new. You had emotions that were too heavy, that were weighing you down. You had emotions that were too heavy, and you had to drop these cups in order to lighten your load and to keep moving forward. You cannot hold on to things that are weighing you down. And you know that. Let's move on to some additional messages. Starting with the Four of Wands. What does the collective need to know about the Four of Wands? Well, we're going to use those two. Hoo-hoo! Nice. The first additional message is wisdom, is what I have here. You've gained a tremendous amount of wisdom with the things that you've been through, with the things that you have moved through in your life. The Most High has provided you much reward with this wisdom. And you're using this wisdom to keep your energies balanced, to help you in the rest of your journey. We have two additional messages. The second one is financial gain. You're going to come into some financial gain if you haven't already. And that's definitely something to celebrate. But most importantly, the things that you've learned are worth way more than anything that has monetary value, than any amount of monetary value. The wisdom that you've gained, passing that on to your lineage, that's worth so much. And that is definitely something to congratulate yourself for. Teaching your kids something that you learned so they can be equipped with the knowledge that is required to have a better experience than you did. That is an amazing accomplishment. And that is an amazing gift to be able to give to your children. And they're going to give it to their children. And this is the way wisdom works. With financial gain, you can begin a promotion at your job, or you can be dropping your job altogether and starting your own business that's going to make you way more money than your job ever has. Apply it where it fits for you, and apply it how it makes sense to you. Let's get some additional messages for the Temperance Court. What does the collective need to know about temperance? Whoa. Okay. Self-awareness is what I have for an additional message. So, balancing out your energy with intention, you have gained a lot of self-awareness. You have learned a lot about yourself when managing what you need and don't need, adjusting your life according to what fits your well-being. You learn things about yourself. You learn your tolerance levels. You learn what type of people you can surround yourself with. Everything is flourishing in this card. Nature is thriving. The sun is shining bright. This energy, this divine energy here is connected. Her head is glowing. There's rays around her. That means that her crown chakra is popping. She's thriving. And that's because she's giving energy and attention to her energy bodies. She's putting forth the effort that is required to stay balanced. And that's very, very important. You need self-awareness to do this. You need to know that you need balancing first and foremost. You can't be distracted by the things going on around you. Like, your world needs your attention. And it looks like you've been doing that pretty successfully. Keep doing it. The second additional message under the Temperance card we have is strike up a new hobby or interest. This has been coming up lately with being creative and finding things that you like to do for you to feel creative, for you to express yourself. And what this is, it's suggesting that you find something new, something that you haven't done before, something that you're not used to, something that a new thing to learn. This will definitely help you with your process of temperance, and it will fortify your life. Learning new skills, learning new hobbies. You just might discover that you are damn good at what you get into, the hobby that you want to learn. And it may be something that you want to take with you through the rest of your life and build on and get even better at. Additional messages for the Eight of Cups card. What does the collective need to know about the Eight of Cups? Whoa. Okay, so I have don't go to that party as an additional message under the Eight of Cups card. So there may be a shindig that you have in mind that you want to go to. There could be a party that you've been invited to recently. The divine is saying don't go to that party. It can be a corporate party. Whatever this place is, this may be a place that has some trouble waiting on you. If it makes sense to you, then it's for you. If it don't just dismiss it. I'm going to get into some healing energy oracle messages to bring together this beautiful reading that we co-created with the divine. What are some healing messages for the collective? The first healing energy message is called Me, and it reads as follows. I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to honor and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. This goes right over here with the temperance card. I'm seeing green on my table, and this is related to the heart chakra. Temperance is surrounded by the color green on my table, and that lets me know that you balancing yourself out and harmonizing your energy is healing your mind, body, spirit, and it's healing your heart. It is repairing all the hurt and the pain that the world may have caused you. Harmonizing your mind, body, and spirit. Creating a relationship between those three facets of you. One more. The second healing energy oracle message is called Wisdom, and it reads as follows. God has a plan for me. I live here, now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. Wisdom, hello. That's crazy. Crazy good. So we got wisdom here twice. And we're going to place this right underneath the Four of Wands. I got to run that back. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, taking small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all of my efforts. You are succeeding because of all of your efforts to do things that align with your highest vibrational timeline, to do things with align with your well-being, honoring your well-being, realizing the things that are good for you and the things that are not, and honoring that no matter what nobody says to you. Because people are going to come in saying that you acting funny or saying that being salty about your personal decisions. Bump that, okay? You have to ignore that. Because who knows what is best for you? You do. And it may not be something that other people can understand, but it's not meant for them to understand. If everybody's telling you should go to this party and you know that it's probably not a good idea for you, it don't matter who's going to be there. Don't go. And just come up with something. If you need to explain why you're not going to be there, make something up. It doesn't matter. You have to do what's best for you. And you get rewarded for that. You get wisdom for that. The divine and the Most High will supply you with signs to let you know that you're doing the right thing. You're on the right track. Don't look for validation from the people around you. Ask for validation from the Most High. That's the best kind you'll ever get. Now I'm going to move on to activations to bring this reading home and lay it to rest within the beloved collective. Activations for the collective. The first activation I have here is the solar plexus chakra, and it reads as follows. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. I feel like all the wisdom that you are attaining is going to help you with this right here. going to give you information on your purpose, your higher purpose in life, why you're here, what your contribution is to the whole of the collective. You keep on working that relationship between your body, your mind, and your spirit. Your soul will strengthen. You will feel rich no matter how much money you actually have. I'm seeing orange on my table. That has to do with the sacral chakra. And we got the solar plexus chakra outside right here. These are all things to consider, but apply it where it makes sense to you. The second activation is called communication. Number 14, that reduces to a 5, and it reads as follows. Solar plexus chakra is number 3, by the way. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. Wow. So there's even more green here in the communication card, and this is referring to temperance. Temperance is being aware of what your body is receiving, what your body is giving out. Through your heart space, the center of your truth, and managing this information coming in and out deliberately. Turning off that autopilot button and doing the work to manage your body, to manage what you're receiving, to manage what you're giving. This is going to effectively balance your chakras and stay in the flow of source energy. Alleviating any blockages through your body is what temperance will do for you, and it will allow source energy to flow freely through you. All right. Thank you for coming through to check out what's on Karma's table. If you want to like and subscribe, go ahead, but no pressure. Know that you are the lead character in your life. Everyone else is just supporting roles. And if they don't support you, then they shouldn't be in your movie. Remember that you are loved, and we are the highly favored.